just now, yeah, maybe just now, just getting
次は四谷、四谷。お出口は右側です。地下鉄丸の内線と The next station is 四谷 JB14.
you see those square ones, very simple ones. How long have you been in Japan?
It's like the fourth day.
First day.
Yes.
Please check. Nice.
Only one kind of some named
Exactly the same way as first 10 seconds.
枠組みごとでコーヒーの種類が分かれていまして、それ
Doing
に関
so
しては
six
ここと同じで
times.
焙煎合意
You
が
see.
分かれてい
Do I need to cut the? No. It's a different way to brew. Okay, this is the geisha. We don't. Would you like to pay by card or
Card.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
I'm
This
gonna
one's very nice.
and
水出しに
bloom 35 seconds. And each 25 seconds I do next one.
But it's very
One
much
coffee grinder is yes, grinder side is every time change. Hard to say because we say always a medium fine size.
Yeah.
ワイン
Okay.
楽しみますよ。でもそのお豆由来の発酵感の特徴そういった風味
Last I do just center for we say center for is make more clean coffee. You can smell it.
ありがとうございます
Hey, thank you very much. You get. Yep.
ここが産地なんで
This
す
one
なので
be
今回
more
の
acidic
昆布
and richness.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, hot
ここが焙煎所に
It is like a fermented thing. I
So
can-
bourbon doesn't need to be fermented.
I see.
いつもは
And
2種類
acidity is fine.
Yeah,
Acidity
a little bit.
Take away cup.
Take a big up. Yeah.
お豆がピンクをお願いします
In this case, I'm gonna share the
Okay.
taste is sweet, sweet, the richness.
Third part is when we make a 1 cup, we usually 50 grams of the beans. And if you follow this recipe, you can make almost a 10 cup.
That's so good.
Please stand back behind the yellow warning bars.
Okay, so 12 you.
Yes.
Alright.
Yep. Then yes. Yeah. Okay then.
How do you say in Italy? Let's see how far it is now. Okay. Okay, so maybe you can do visual like yes. And you can work.
BL18 番さんね。1名様お待たせしました。はい、ジャンガラムありがたです。お待たせしました。
नेक्स्ट निकालते हैं मिट्टी मैंने अपनी दोस्त के लिए लिया है दोनों चूज करते हैं हाँ इस बार तो जीत गई वही है वीडियो ने बताया था।
कैसा रहा बढ़िया
ऐसे नहीं बोला था। अब आपने